Fantastic. Okay, so welcome everybody to another Tai Chi and Tea. We're just nice and relaxed, so just feel the ground under the feet. So we, last week, I didn't have my computer with me, so that's why there's no classes recorded for last Monday. I did do the classes, I just couldn't record them because I had nothing to record them on. So, because the computer I tried, it didn't work, did it? So, no. So, let's just breathe. And you want to draw the chin in and feel the head float. And then we're turning. And breathing. Very nice. So yeah, the weekend retreat in Norfolk, unfortunately, well, fortunately and unfortunately, got rescheduled till April after Easter, which is really good because then it means we can spend a long time and there's going to be an art lady doing mindful art while me and Peter are playing the music. So, and I thought, what a fabulous idea. And it's going to be...
Any idea when in April?
I think it's the second weekend of April.
That's right, only on 27th to the 24th.
Oh, it'll be before that. It'll be the second weekend in April.
Yeah.
I'm in the process of making the poster and stuff.
So I'm off to Morocco.
Oh. Well, I think Morocco is probably a bit nicer than Overstrand. So,
No, my daughter's taken me because I haven't flown since I had this labyrinth
thingy, yeah.
just to see what the pressure's like on a plane.
Oh.
I'm going anywhere by myself, no.
It's like an experiment then.
Yeah.
Oh well. But that's good that you're going together.
Really got some weekend. She said, no, I'll come with you this time.
Good job.
Mm.
Well, so she should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sometime in April, because we leave from the birthday to London. I'll ask her what date we're going, because it's all...
Yeah, I mean, I've just got to... So I had a chat with Peter. I'll try and give him another bell this week. And then what we can do... because we'd set everything up, it's just that we didn't have enough time to promote properly. And I think April's better, you know, because it will be lighter.
Yeah.
We'll be able to go in the garden more, we'll be able to do a lot more mindfulness outside. It'll be, I think it will work much better actually. So both of us were quite relieved when they said, oh, we're really sorry only 5 people signed up. We can't run it below 10. The centre as a whole can't run a residential weekend unless double figures. So
It's just a shame because it was a lovely weekend.
yeah, it's okay. I did other things as well, so it's fine.
Right.
So we're just sinking our head. So yeah, last week we were looking at getting in and out of a chair and tips for that. So that's good. We'll do that again. We can do that for a few weeks, then we'll leave it for a bit, do the normal Tai Chi. So maybe we do it for this week and next week, so we do it 3 weeks in a row, and then we'll leave it for a bit and do other stuff, and then we'll come back and do it again at some point and see, you know, how we get on, because it's a good thing to practice. So we're just sinking our hips and breathing. And open the arms. We'll whisk through the loosening then. I just want to make sure all our joints are just so. and then bounce. And okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to try one out. See, it went like this, it went like that, and then it went like that. So it's what I've been trying to do for a few weeks now. You kind of, it's like you're, if I do it slowly, and then you just let it drop, and then you go. That's one I did with Barry McGinley, and it's quite like you're shaking, like you're shaking water off. But he did it much better, because if you'd held a pad, it would go whack, 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 because he's very connecting his arms to his body. But I can't do it yet, so let's all not be able to do it together. Okay, here we go. So, 1, 2, it's definitely improving. 3, 4, 5, but it feels quite good, doesn't it? I really like it. I like this bit. I've got that bit. I'm really good at that bit. It's just this wibbly wobbly bit. But I've found it quite. For some reason, I find it quite therapeutic. But anyway, let's go back to bounce. So we'll do the T shape and then the W shape. So like this. Show you that from the side. So, yeah, I know that one is Barry McGinley's wibbly wobbly exercise, but I don't know what. Because I'd forgotten all about it for about a year or so, maybe 2 years, and then I went, oh yeah, he used to do that. Oh no, how did he do that? How do I do that? And it was, I can't do it. Oh well, never mind, let's just do it anyway. So it's quite good. So and then eventually, they'll do the W. Eventually, you work things out just by trying them out. So it's a learn by doing, isn't it? Learn by doing. That's what Tai Chi is very much about, learning by doing. So 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we. Keep breathing. Four, three, two, and one. And then, okay. Very good. So, 4, 3, 2, 1. Check your posture. So you want to be sinking the hips, but you're floating through the crown of your head and you're drawing the chin in. So you get this nice lengthening feeling through the spine. And then focus on the shoulders and just very gently turn. And then we start building the momentum. So just extend your fingers a little. And breathe. Four, three, two, one. Okay. Just start with the shoulders. So we'll do the bird, folds its wings. We just go very gentle, just like this. And we open. Okay, so we should be able to do this one. Bird folds its wings because there's pigeons everywhere. So use that for inspiration. I have seen pigeons do stuff like this. They'll kind of fold their wings in, and then they'll open their wings. When you get the male show-off pigeon that will kind of, you know, trying to impress the women pigeons. It's quite funny. I was watching one and he was sort of strutting around with his, like that. And then there were all these women pigeons around and they were like, it was really funny. It was really funny. I was like, oh, poor chap.
Doing his best.
Look at the wings on that, mate. You know, and it was like, yeah. But yeah, they're everywhere, aren't they, the pigeons? Because yeah, just all over the place. So let's do the shoulder. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hands on the hips. And remember to keep breathing. Very good. Do one more in this direction, and then we do the other direction. I think I prefer it with the music. What do you reckon? Okay, good. All right, I will keep doing that. It doesn't always work in all the places I work, because if they've got like an echoey hall, it's quite like in Ely, it's quite an echoey hall. But even without any music, people can't hear me at the back because of the echo. Even if I was amplified, it would just be a louder echo, so I said I didn't want. Okay, so now we're going to do the Tai Chi goalkeeping. So like this, and we transfer the weight, and we stretch, and we come back. Transfer the weight, stretch. Right. Okay. Let's do one. Yeah. We'll do this one. Keep breathing. And polishing the table. Doing more the upright version. So you just turn, move. Yeah, let's do that one. So just, we won't do too many. We won't do too many. So yeah, you can use a chair and then bring it across if you can. And then what we'll do, we won't do the full, we'll do the outside one first, then we'll do the inside one. So we go like this, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's try it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, that's getting better, isn't it? Brilliant. Okay, let's do some Qigong and then we'll just start with this. Just breathe in. Breathe out. We've done a little warm up, so we'll do a bit of relaxation and then we'll bit of silk reading, bit of Qigong, and then we'll look at these chair stuff. And then, yeah, don't get too fussed about getting the technique right. If you get in and out of a chair and it works, that's probably quite a good thing, you know. So. And relax. And then go out to the side. Wild goose flies. Fly wild goose. Now when you extend the fingers when you come down, that's it. Sink the hips. So you come up and down.
That's my phone.
Okay. Oh, I thought, what a nice ringtone.
It's nice,
Very
isn't it?
relaxing, isn't it?
Always at the wrong time.
I know, it's annoying, isn't it? I mean, there was one time I was teaching a Tai Chi class. Just relax, we just check our posture. And we'll do part in the clouds. Not that we need to part the clouds today, it's quite a nice day, isn't it? And across the hands you come up, you open and you come down. And I was thinking, oh, is that mobile phone's going off again?
Oh, it's
Who'd
right.
have, you know, oh, that's a bit rude, isn't it? You know, not putting their phone on silent. So I was thinking, and then when I was slowly dawned on me, it was actually my phone. So I stopped being so self-righteous then. You know. One more time. Dragon plucks the stars from the sky. So you come up, and then you come down, that's it. And one more time. So that was called Dragon Plucks the Stars from the Sky, and I just absolutely love the name of that. I think it's like something out of a children's book, isn't it? You know, the dragon that plucked the stars from the sky. You know, you can imagine a really nice story around that. So we'll take a slightly wider stance, and what we're going to do is going to transfer the weight. And transfer the weight. So you want to keep your hips and knees and all that are all in line. So there's no, was David, did he say he couldn't make it today? Is that right? Can anyone remember what he said last week? Because
He didn't come last
he
week.
didn't come last week, or was it the week before? He couldn't come. There was one week where he said he couldn't come. Yeah. Although at the moment there's a lot of people with bugs and things, isn't there? You know. Hold on. So now you transfer the weight. Now turn your torso towards the weighted leg. And transfer and turn towards. So you don't have to go as wide as me, that's fine. Okay, and then let's do silk reading number 1. So we'll just do some of that. Come in, return, come out, we sink. And then the lady that's got the dogs, is it Trish? Does she come on a Monday or is it Wednesday? Is it Trisha, the lady that came in with the dogs one day? I can't remember. I think it's Wednesday. I think she comes on a Wednesday. But and Brenda comes on a Wednesday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't heard from Brenda, so I'm going to have to contact her and find out how
What she's doing. Yeah. So yeah, the music you can hear is what pretty much has been playing all the weekend. And you can either lie down and fall asleep to it, and that's very, very nice. It really is good. I've done that myself. I was having a bit of a busy day, and I was a bit like doing too much, and then I phoned Peter up, because we lived near each other back then. I said, "Oh, Peter, could you do me some soaking music? I'm just not." And so I turned up to his house, and then I laid on the couch, and then he played his thing, and then we I felt better, and then we had a bit of a jam, and then it was like, yeah, it really works. It really works. It's like a relaxation pill. And he says when he's playing it, and I can vouch for that, try it the other side, you feel better as you're playing it as well. So it's not just working on the other people, it's working on you as well. Just the sound of the music, it's just very, very relaxing. So we're just going to keep a nice round shape in the arm. So when you come down, and then you scoop underneath. But the style of music that we're playing, it's sort of designed for relaxation, calm and well-being. That's how it, because you choose, although you're improvising, you're not moving around too much. It's not like, you know, you're going all over the place. You keep to a certain, you keep it a bit contained. It's good.
It's a bit like jazz, but much.
It's like jazz,
different.
but easier to listen to.
Yeah, exactly.
And more relaxing. It's like, yeah, it's sort of like a jazz thing, except in jazz, they're not bothered about, oh, we're doing this one, so in jazz they're not so bothered about whether what they're doing is pleasant or not. You
No,
know,
they just go mad, don't
they just go mad, yeah.
It's just
yeah.
a noise at the end of the day.
This
I
is
don't
like,
that.
yeah. Well, like the one that played the, what was it, Stefan Grappelli on his fiddle? and the jagger. That's nice.
That's that. Yeah. That's not like it's more controlled though.
It's more controlled. Yeah. So it's like, yeah. But they play all this sort of stuff in some of the churches that do soaking music. They will play. That's what it is. So it's. But if I'm stuck in a traffic jam in London, I got given this CD for traffic jams that's Peter playing his piano, and I put it on, and I'm like, I'm in a jam. I feel great. It's really good. It's really nice. And the other side. So this is silk reading number 2. So it just comes, when I've done it with Eva, she does it like you're holding a cup of tea or something, or a flower, smelling the flower. So then you put number 1 with number 2. That's it. So you like that. Then we'll just do it in the snapshot version. Snapshot number 3. Snapshot number 4. Snapshot number 1. Snapshot number 2. Snapshot number 3. Snapshot number 4. So this works your balance because we're moving our weight. It works the balance. You're all moving very smoothly. It's quite fun because if you ever get new people coming, or if you have a whole room full of new people that have never done Tai Chi before, you start noticing how stiff everybody is and how they're moving. And even if we're doing a few little variations here and there on this, we all look very smooth. So it's fine, isn't it? Yeah, good job. Right, let's go in the other direction. And one thing doing all this practice of Tai Chi has taught me, thank you, is, I thought I was going to say, am I going to say? Yes, I am. Is about the importance of giving yourself time. Giving yourself time, not being in too much of a hurry. And then if you do get it wrong, don't go, oh, I'm a dreadful person, not being able to do this thing that looks really easy. No, it's really difficult. Let's just get that. It is simple, it's very, very simple, but it's not easy. Because through life, because we've all lived life, we've got all these habits and things that you've just got to kind of navigate through in order to be able to do the move correctly. So, you know, you've got natural ways, you've formed habitual ways of moving that might not necessarily be useful when you're trying to do a thing. And that's fine. You just sort of what Peter, the guy playing the piano here, Peter Shearer, he says is that what you're trying to do in these sorts of practices and these things like the soaking, the mindfulness, he's really in the mindfulness. He's done a lot of the training in that, and he practiced it. And he showed us how to mindfully eat. What did we eat? I think it was an orange or something, or a piece of orange, and we were having to notice what we were tasting, and it was great. And then I didn't have any oranges with my students, so I had a small group of women we'd all practice together, so we all mindfully ate a carrot, and it was really good. And it was like, and I said, and after we got there, I said, I don't know about you, but I'd rather mindfully eat some chocolate cake. And then we were all like, yeah. So we tried that. We tried mindfulness and chocolate cake, and actually that worked better. We thought that worked better. You could savour it, and you're tasting it, and you're thinking, this tastes good, and you can feel all the different textures. And by taking time to eat something that normally you just go, or just eat your food. So when I worked in care work, I get half-hour lunch. You wouldn't even get half hour because you had to be back on shift. So all of us would just not talk, we'd eat, and then we'd have a little chat and we'd get back on. And so I've sort of made this habit of eating quite fast, and so doing it slowly, and then I was noticing all this stuff I'd never noticed before, even with a carrot. You know, so when you get the cows, we sometimes get cows here, and they're munching the grass. I reckon they're very mindful, because they do it very slowly, don't they?
Yes.
So they're very wise cows,
Yes.
I think so. So, yeah, let's go to that. So you want to take the time, like you're a mindful cow, and, and we just do that, and we go, oh, there we are. And using your breathing, so it's you're noticing what you're doing, and then what you can end up doing is making little minor and micro adjustments as you're doing it, and then it will gradually become more correct, or less wrong is another way of
That's more positive.
less wrong. Well, you're definitely less wrong. Yeah, I had a martial arts teacher, Damon, and we'd been practising this form he'd been trying to teach us. And then they go, right, okay, well let's see it then. And then we did it. And then he went, right, well, you've all improved. And then went, oh, thanks, we feel much better now. I was like, it's still terrible, but you've got a bit better. Brilliant. Yeah, he couldn't keep it in, sort of. And then there was a Filipino grandmaster teaching a form at Cambridge Academy of Martial Arts, and then we'd be learning it all day long, and he goes, right, let's see this. And then we all did it, and then actually he collapsed in laughter and he was rolling around on the floor holding his stomach. So that was really good, it's fun. It was, oh, we were doing it. Yeah, you get things like that in folk clubs, you know, you get people go, this is my favourite song, and then you just have to contain it, give them a big clap and go, well done, that's a really good effort, yeah, very good. And then we go, marvellous, okay, shake that. So, we were just distracting ourselves. So the chair thing, let me just show you that. So how to get into a chair. So I'll walk backwards and then I'll feel the back of the chair, and the chair on the back of my legs, but not squashed against my legs. You want to, just so you're right on the edge, you're just right, really gently contacting. And then like when you're doing the Monkey King, takes a seat, actually we could try that out. Monkey King takes a seat. And then you can do Monkey King as a how to get in and out of the chair. So you come forward. Now when you come forward to the first third of the chair to get back out of it. So you like this and then like that and settle. Now you walk backwards, feel the back of the chair. You could do it that way if you want. And then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, forwards and up. How's that? Is that?
Yes.
Yeah, you're still having the. Oh, you need the chairs with the thingies, don't you?
My knees got very swollen.
Yeah, so you need the arm. You need the army
No,
chairs.
don't worry,
Sure.
I'll just sit quietly. I'll just do what I can.
Do what you can. Or I can get you one of these things.
It's all right, Farah, don't worry.
Get one, because then you can experiment with both. Experiment with both. So, and then you've got the thing where you press down on your knees. That seems to work quite well. So there we go. So we've got so you want to, when you're coming down, you want to do it very slowly. Oh, I know. Why don't we do the knee thing? Shall we do the knee? That might help the knee issues. We did that last week, didn't we? Where we have one knee. Let's do that. Let's do the knees. Get some circulation going in the knees, and then that will hopefully. So here we go. Ready? Have a bit of a rub first. So rub the knee first. Thanks for reminding me about the knees. Now we go up either side of the knee. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9, 10. We'll do 10, and then straighten out a bit, and then one underneath, one on top. Let me show you that. One underneath, one on top. We do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you tap around the knee joint. And then you rub. And do a bit of massage. And then just tap. 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Right, now let's try the other side. Try the other knee. Actually, do that a bit as well with the knee we've just done. So that's feeling a bit better already. Okay, let's do the other one. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Tap. And then rub. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's better, isn't it? Right, okay. So when you're doing, when I'm coming up, you want your knees in line with the toes. And when you're coming down, you can go very slowly. So this one, that one, and that one, they're quite useful. Anything that gets your back, so it's like a counterbalance with a hand. So I feel the back of my leg against the chair, and then I extend, and then you can do your hands like that, and you just go very down slowly until you get to the end, and then you're quite far back in the chair when you landed it. And we're just going to sit down and sit in the chair, so the feet are shoulder width apart, you're sitting your sitting bones down. You're nice and tall, you're breathing. You want to relax the muscles, so the muscles are sinking. You've got this supporting rising feeling in your supporting bones. And then when you can shuffle like that. So when you've got a chair, I mean ideally at home you want your chair sort of like this, so either the same height as the knee or slightly higher. They're easy to get out of than a really comfy sofa. What's too low down, they're quite hard to get out of. Sofas, so you might want to sit on some extra cushions to raise you up, or maybe just, you know, I mean, by practicing getting in and out of chairs, then that does help. So when I'm doing this, I come forward. Now the angle of the head, it's like the head sweeps up. So what you want to do is think up when you're going up. And then, rather than pushing down to go up, you are pushing down to go up, but you want to get the intention of rising up. So let's just make imagine like going up. Just visualise going up like in this direction. It just goes up like that. You can do that with your finger. So we're going up that way. We're going up that way. Try. That's it. Ready and go. Yeah. breathtaking, isn't it? Just by focusing, do you know, just by focusing on something, even if you're having to do a bit extra to get up, it's still better than what we did last week.
Yes.
Noticeably better. Because we were all a bit worried. And then we go back and feel the back of the chair. You don't need to look. Feel the chair, and then just extend the sitting bones back. If you need to use your chair handles, what are they called?
Coming down's all right.
Coming down's okay.
Yeah.
Right, so the coming down's easier than the going up. So yeah, because I'd read somewhere. Actually, yeah, let's do this. We'll do this now because this is a really nice one. So you go. Actually, if you go slightly forward, then you can go slightly back there, and you can really go to town on it. So there's quite a lot of different things involved. It's not just the knees, it's your general body condition, actually. So if you get your body as mobile and as good in it as possible, that can really help. But I remember reading or hearing on the radio or something about how there was somebody who'd been in the bath and then they didn't have their cool thing handy, and they basically got stuck in the bath because they couldn't get out. And that's so you want to do things that maintain the strength of the body, and then you'll be able to get in and out of things quite easily, or less difficult, less difficult, and then go round in the other direction. So, because you kind of take things for granted when you're younger, and then the young people come and take, oh yes, we've given you a nice new bath, we've got a nice new. But what's the point of putting something in someone's house if they can't get in it or out of it? So it's. But had that person been 20 years younger, they'd have been in and out, and it'd be no problem. So it just, yeah. Really good. And then we'll go back to the Tai Chi goalie exercise. So if you might be practicing this at home and one of your neighbours goes past and you can wave at them. So Tai Chi goalie, just like that. So you can just use the gravity, and you have your hands either side, and you just feel. That's it. It's quite a nice stretch. I'm really getting into this exercise. I just find it. I do it most days actually now. That's part of my regular repertoire of things I do. So I do the first loosening exercise. I do Tai Chi goalie, windmills. Have we done windmills here?
I don't remember.
I'll show you windmills. I have to stand up for that though, because I can't really do it sitting down with windmills. There's not enough room. So, oh, that's nice. And then one more time. Beautiful. Okay, so that will keep. And then what you do, the other thing you can do in the chair, you grab the chair, you grab your leg and you turn, and that's like a stretch. And you breathe. And you hold it for 20 to 30 seconds. Usually, let's go back in the middle. So we'll just do a little, a shorter version. See if I can do 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, back to the middle. Yeah. So the things that help with the mobility of the joints and space. So the joint mobility, like, gives you more space in your body to move around in. You just feel better. And if you do stretches. So the other stretch that I've done, I call it the starfish stretch. So you lean back in the chair and then legs out, stretch your arms. You can just do that. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it?
Oh, that is lovely.
You feel so much better. Just stay like that. And you feel very uplifted and positive as well. And that was one I did with Peter. To do that one in the rhythm and blues. In the rhythm and blues weekend, we often do a starfish. There's a picture of us all like this together. It's just really good. When you've got a whole room of like maybe in the old days, we'd have, you know, sometimes 20 people coming to rhythm and blues weekends. And then you get sort of 22 people in a circle doing that. It's really good. And we did it as a Mexican. Oh, we did it as a Mexican wave. Let's do a Mexican wave. Go on then. So we do it like that. That's it. And then we go around again. So you start.
Which way are you going?
Yeah. Right. It's good, isn't it? There you go. So yeah. So getting in and out of the chair. So I always go to the edge of the chair, because if you're stuck at the back and you try and get out, it's more difficult. You can do it. Let's have a go. Yeah, I could get out of the chair whichever way. But the way I did it with Simon Hannah, and you can also have one foot slightly forward. So your preferred foot forward, you have that. And you can do the 1, 2, 3 thing where you practice. Oh, we'll just practice this. Practice the swinging. And then when you feel like it, just see, it doesn't have to be after 3, it could be just magic. Magic. It's working. It's working. That is so much better than last week. You know, I know you're moaning about it, but it's much better than last week. Okay, so we're getting perilously close to tea time, aren't we? Let's maybe we should do this for the next 2 weeks in a row. I'm thinking rather than spend too long doing it and get a bit tired, we'll do a few goes and think about the principles. So let me just let's just do. So feel it. Go back again and feel the back of your legs against the chair. Extend the hips backward. Lean your hands forward. Go down, 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 and then just rest and sink. And then we think about the head going up in that direction, so the whole body comes up. And then what we'll do is we'll walk, and we'll try having one of the feet in front, slightly in front. And then we just think of a whoosh, like that. Ready, go. And then it's like, yeah, that's it. We don't want to do too many. Yeah, if you do it holding your knees, that's fine. I'll try. Let me just try that out myself and see if that. So if you do it holding your knees, yeah, you can do it like that.
It's much easier.
It's much. If you push down on the knees and support the knees as you come up, that will hit you. So you can do it that way. But just then sink your hips. Sink your hips. So when you sink your hips, so you're not kind of stuck that way, and you're not that way. You want to be that way. So it's like a bounce thing. Let's get off. Let's just do some of this stuff. Right, I reckon we should stop for tea now. What do you think? Let's
Good
stop for tea.
idea.
Good idea, right, I'll go for the thing. Tea time. Yes.
Thank you.
I was just, that's fine, don't rush. I was just saying that our tea break seems to be getting longer and longer. But never mind,
There's social breaks.
So let's just do this. We're not going to do much now, so I've got to get back. I'm hoping Yeah, I got by the half visiting, but hopefully he's watered all of Marion and Andy's plants. So I don't need to, because I've been house sitting, because then, you know, because we had the guy painting the shed, and then it means I can make him a cup of tea while they're in Portugal. It's almost like Portugal here, though, isn't it?
I was going to say, it's lovely.
It's beautiful weather. And are we all in?
Yes, I am.
We'll sort the cups out in a minute. So the cups go back in our special cup cupboard, but I'll put a little note saying, you know, Tai Chi cups, please feel free to use, but please bring them back. Best wishes, Tai Chi people. So I thought that would be quite good. But yeah, we'll just go back. So it's about being aware of what you're doing when you're doing it. Really, that's it. And being calm. So you want to be aware by being very, very, you know, as calm as you possibly can.
Well, I know, so I keep doing things, and I think, well, I couldn't do that a little while ago.
Yeah, this stuff really works. I mean, it's not good. Rosemary Drake, one of my students, she sent me a video of a guy talking about the importance of exercise and falls prevention, and saying actually it is good to have a good bone density, but actually what's the best way of preventing you having a breakage is by not falling over in the first place.
Yeah.
So, however big your bone density is, if you get it the wrong angle,
It'll break.
it will break. So, and that's not good. So if your balance is so good, it's very difficult for you to lose your balance, and it's very difficult, and you could get your balance back before you have a mishap, or you're in a better condition. Because there was this thing in the newspaper about if you stand on one leg, it all means you live longer and you're healthy. But actually, if you read the article,
It was part of a bigger plan.
it was part of a bigger package in that you're doing stuff that works your balance, works your bone density, works your mobility, and works your strength. If you do all that, and then when you do all that, you can stand on one leg. It was like not just randomly being able to stand on one leg and then all your cures, all your ills are cured. No, you do exercise. You do exercise, and. So what might be nice to do is I'm in the process of getting the let's do silk reading again. I'm in the process of getting the bands. I'm getting some bands. I've got to order it. I can't do anything until I've done the accounts. But once I've updated my accounts, because I'm trying to get better at that. Because if you don't do your accounts every month, you end up having to do all your accounts in 1 month.
That's not good.
And that isn't
No, it
good.
isn't, no.
That is good. So once I've managed to get as far as July, I've only got half of July, August, September, and then I'm nearly there. So then I just got to get to the end of September, and then I can stop for a bit, and then I get to the end of October, and then I'll do it again, and it's all good. So once I've got to the end of September, I'll go on physio supplies, I'll get some of the wimpiest bands, and then what we can do, we can do an exercise like this, using a stretchy band or with a weight. We can get some weights, or we can maybe order some, or I can... Because everything's going up in price, so you can get like a 1 kilo. I'd probably go no more than half, we do the other arm, I'll probably go no more than half a kilo.
I'll have a last look around, because I know we had a person came to Greeley's and doing exercises, and everybody had a band. If they're not using them and they've still got them, I'll see if I can get them away from them.
That would be really useful, because that would save me some money. I haven't got any of that.
I've got another one in the house and I cannot find it.
Yeah. No, I just paid the hall hire. We're doing it both. We're doing it both for the brain. This is really good for the brain. So you can great. Well, we've had all that tea and we've relaxed, so we're now doing it.
That's the one I've got.
It's much better. Yeah, look a bit more confident. You know, you all know what you do. You've all improved. If you compared yourself right now with what you was like when you first came through that door, however long ago you started, you would be well impressed. Seriously, I mean, this is really good. You're all standing all upright. You're more smooth when you work, when you do things. Okay, let's do this one. So you go around like that, and then you go like that. Now this is one I've done with Evan Scoob. I'm hoping to see her tomorrow morning at Horrible O'Clock. She teaches a class at 8:30 on Zoom. But I always miss it because I'm usually still having my coffee or sort of a bit bleary-eyed. She's a morning. She was saying, "Oh, you are like my husband Carell. You are a night owl." Because I am a morning lark, and then me and Carell went. It was really funny. It was really funny. So this is from the form. So then we go back, and then we're. Yeah, why don't we do the chair thing until we feel it's time to stop doing it for a bit? Shall we do it that way? I think that'll work better, won't it? And then, if anyone says, "Can we not do chairs this week, please? Let's do something else." Then we'll do something else. Seriously, I think I'm very into what do people want to happen. And then sometimes, I mean, when my teacher asks me that, I usually go, "I don't care, I don't mind what I work on because it all helps." And that one's quite good too. But then sometimes you think, well, actually, we did such and such last week. I wasn't quite sure what that.
I tell you what
that
I
was.
was doing again.
Yeah.
We were doing a walk. You know,
We did that one, didn't we?
Yeah, we did it like a strut rather than a...
Oh, the strut.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Well, we can do
That's
that. We can do that. Let's move the chairs out. Let's do it right now. So that's a really good one. So again, it fits in with all the balance. So we're looking at. There was that legend in Indian culture, wasn't there, about 7 blind guys who then got asked, "What does an elephant look like?" or visually impaired now. And then one of them grabbed the tail and went, "Oh, it's like this long stringy thing, it's this big thick thing, or they've got this big flat thing." And then all of them were partially right, but they weren't right. So it's a bit like that with balance. There's lots of different ways of approaching balance, and they're all equally valid, so it's worth it. So one thing, what you want to do is get this nice loose feeling in the body. So you get your arms swinging. So that film Saturday Night Fever, have you all seen it?
Yeah.
And you get John Travolta, and he's looking very handsome with that silly hair, and he's got a paint pot,
And he's
walking through the streets. And then the music's going, and he's looking. So what we did is, so you get your, and then you just sort of, and you have to. She goes pout. You have to pout. And you just sort of if you strut around and just move. Hello, and you just do that, and we just strutting, like you're on the catwalk. And then when Eva does it, fantastic. Let's find a spot. Oh, it's like being in the Kaylee. And who hasn't got a partner? Yeah, find a spot. And then Eva said, "Oh, you're not pouting enough. Pout." And we were like, so try it at home. And you just sort of, and the idea, you let your arms swing, you let your legs swing, and you imagine you've got your paint pot. Maybe get a paint pot and try it.
Well, that's the weight anyway.
Yeah, that would be way. If you had a paint pot in it now, you see John Travolta was doing it for balance. He would have had a paint pot in each hand.
Yeah.
You know, and then looking at yourself in the window. You know, you just, Okay, let's go back to that. That's great. I think it works, with the tea. It's great, really good. So, yeah, good call. Yeah. I'd forgotten about that one. We did it for ages. We were all, and then when we got to tea time, we all felt wonderful because we'd been pouting and strutting. And, yeah, she called it the strut. You strut around like you're a big peacock. And I'm like, yeah, great. So there we are. So we just do this. Breathe in, breathe out. That was fun. Right. So I did say to my other half, would you like to come to Reach and wander around for a bit? He goes, no, because there was nothing to do. 'Cause he's,
You can come and laugh at us.
yeah, no, he's quite shy. I did say, come and do some. He doesn't like exercising in front of other people. He doesn't like coming on Zoom, because then he can switch his picture off.
Yeah.
And then he's quite shy. So, whereas I don't care. I just practice. Yeah, well remembered. That was good. And then let's look super young. Now we can strut around, so that's good. So we just rub the hands together and polish the face. And we're all breathing, very nice. Rub the hands together and give the lower back a rub. And we're breathing some more, so just gently breathe in and out. And then embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. And then make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, feet together and bow. Well done. Brilliant. So next week we'll just focus on balance, I think, for a bit.
Did you notice there was no sighs, there was no creaking or anything?
No creaking, no, we all create WD-40, didn't we? We just put a bit of WD, no problem.
Oh, we talked about that before.
Yeah. Bye.